Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I want to share a beautiful old story from West Africa, a tale about the clever but greedy spider ants. Long, long ago, wisdom wasn't something you had to search for. It walked freely among people. But Anansi the spider, who thought he was the smartest creature around, wanted more. He decided he would collect all the wisdom in the world, just for himself. So, one morning he set out. He went from door to door, visiting the elders. With his smoothest words, he'd say, "Grandfather, could you lend me a little piece of your wisdom? I promise to use it well." The elders, being kind, shared small but powerful lessons. How to listen before you speak, how to be patient before you act, and how to think of others before yourself. Anansi collected every single piece of advice and carefully sealed it all inside a big clay pot. Soon the pot was overflowing with all the wisdom he could find. He was thrilled. Finally, he thought, "I am the wisest of all." Now that he had all the wisdom Anansi needed to hide it, he looked around and spotted the tallest, smoothest tree in the forest. "Perfect," he declared. "I'll climb to the very top and keep all this wisdom for myself, where no one else can find it." He tied the heavy clay pot to his chest and started to climb. But it was impossible. The pot kept bumping against the trunk, blocking his way and making him slip. "Ugh, why is this so difficult?" he grumbled, getting more and more frustrated. Just then, he heard a small voice from below. It was his young son, 𝐀𝐍𝐀𝐍𝐒, who had been watching the whole time. "Father," 𝐀𝐍𝐀𝐍𝐒 called out, "if you tie the pot to your back, it won't get in your way." Anansi stopped. He looked down at his little son in disbelief. He, with a pot full of all the world's wisdom, couldn't figure out something so simple, yet his child could. He was furious and embarrassed. "How can this be?" he shouted. "I collected all the wisdom, but a little boy still knows something I don't." In a fit of rage, Anansi untied the pot and hurled it to the ground. It shattered into 1,000 pieces. And all the wisdom inside, it scattered everywhere. It flew into the wind, washed into the rivers, settled in the trees, and most importantly, it found its way back into the hearts of people all over the world. And that's the story of why wisdom can never belong to just one person. It's meant to be shared by everyone, young and old alike. Anansi learned a valuable lesson that day. You can't own wisdom. You can only share it. Thanks so much for listening. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tales from around the world. See you next time.